Hello everyone, this is Just a Dad. Today I'm going to do a review on this Ninja Foodi 8-quart dual air fryer. This is model number DZ201. Now it's 8 quarts, but it's got 4 quarts on each side. So each one of these trays is 4 quarts. Okay, so this is a really nice air fryer. It's got a couple things that I'm going to talk about: smart finish, match cook. But basically, you can cook this one side at a different temperature than this side and for a different time. But you can also hit the smart finish and say this side is 400 degrees for an hour and this side is 300 degrees for 15 minutes. If we hit the smart finish, it won't start this side until this side is almost done. And then they'll finish at the same time, even though one took an hour and one took 15 minutes. So the baskets are really nice. I like this nice handle. This is like a ceramic coating. It's like a non-stick. Now I like that these stay in there. So when you dump them out, dump your fries out, the tray doesn't come out, but we can grab the tray. Now these little silicone feet here, these need to stay installed. This is to kind of help it grip and so it won't scratch this tray here. Now here's what it looks like on the inside. There's a heating element and a fan for each side. Now around back there is a port. Hot air is going to come out of each one of those. So you cannot place this right up against a wall. You'd have to give a little bit of space. So we're going to talk about the control panel, then we're going to cook some French fries and some fish sticks. So we got a big power switch here. This is going to turn the whole unit on. Now you'll start this is the number 1 side, the left side. You're going to start with it first. These are buttons you're going to select. Do we want bake, reheat, air fry, or air boil? Let's do air fry, and then you're going to set the time for the number 1 side. See how that is lit up? Let's do 10 minutes, okay? Now, from this point, say I'm only doing one side, I can hit the start button, and that will start. Now let's go to the number 2 side. Hit the number 2 button, and again, this is showing all zeros because we gotta select one of these, and these light up. So let's select air broil, that's 450 degrees. I could change the temperature if I wanted to, and it's only changing the right side because the number 2 is flashing. Now let's do the time. Let's go down to 8 minutes. It's flashing. It's not started yet, so you got to make sure to start it. Hit the start button. Now it is started. Both 1 and 2 are going, and they're solid. Now if you come up here and just hit the pause button, it's going to pause both of them. And then if I hit the start button, it's going to start both of them. But I can pause each side individually. Come up here, let's say I want to pause number 1. Just hit the number 1 button, it's flashing, hit the pause button. Okay, now I can pause it, take a look, and then hit the start button. Number 1 starts up again, and now both of them are going. Now same with the time and the temperature. Press the number 1, I can change the temperature while it's cooking, and I can change the time. Again, everything's on the left-hand side. If I just wait a minute, it's going to memorize it and pick up where it left off. Now, if I want to do 2, it's flashing. I can do temperature, again, on the right-hand side, and the time. Let it stop. It'll stop flashing, and it'll memorize it. Okay, so now when you want to stop one side, just press it and stop, which is a pause. And then if I want to hit this side, I can pause it also. But if I want to stop them all, make sure they're both solid and then just press the stop button, this pause button. It's going to pause both sides at the same time. And then if I want to turn it off, I can turn it off. Now let's talk about the match cook. The match cook is going to be, so say you got a big thing of French fries and you want to put French fries in here and here. You know it's going to be the same time on both sides and the same temperature. You're going to cook, that's what match cook is for. We're going to turn it on. We're going to select 1. We're going to select our temperature. Or we want to do air fry first. Whatever temperature, just do the time, hit match cook. Again, it matches it. And again, if I want to change the temperature, you can see the temperature and the time are exactly the same. Now just hit the start button. Now this machine's going to act like one unit with 2 individual trays. When I pause it and start it. That's match cook, and that little light is lit up. Okay, let's talk about smart finish now. Turn the unit on. We can hit the smart finish button. Let's set the time on the left side. Temperature and time. Let's do air broil, 450, yeah, the time, let's do 10 minutes. Now come over here, select number 2. Now that light is lit the whole time. I'm gonna do, let's do roast, and we'll do time, let's do 16 minutes. Now let's go up to about, let's go really high. Let's say this side takes 40 minutes, 44 minutes. Now that is lit, I can press the start button. You'll see the word hold. This side is in a holding pattern. This side's gonna cook for a while, and then when it's at the right time, it'll start this one automatically. That way they're both gonna finish in 43 minutes. I can pause it. It's gonna pause both sides. Take a look and hit the start button. Now you'll notice this one's not lit up because it is in a hold pattern. Once the hold is over, this one will light up and it will start. Okay, so I'm gonna cook some frozen French fries and some fish sticks. They both are the same temperature, but they require a little bit different time. So first thing, let's put all of our food in. Now you can preheat this if you would like, but I like to just put the food in and start cooking. Again, 4 quarts on each side. It does hold quite a bit. You know, I can stack these up just a little bit more than that, but I'm gonna put that just amount in. Put this in. Again, now with the fish sticks, they do want them kind of all level on the same. They don't want them kind of stacked on each other too much. So I've found that kind of works. It's okay if a couple of them are kind of stacked on each other. So I've got the food installed. Okay, let's do let's turn it on. The number 1 side, I know I want air fry. I want 400 degrees. And the time I want about 18 minutes. Number 2, I want air fry, 400 degrees. But the time is only roughly about 8 minutes or 9 minutes. Now I'm gonna hit the start button. Now I hit the start button, but it started both of them at the same time. If I wanna do smart finish, let's pause it. I can't just hit smart finish. I gotta start all over. So let's turn it off, back on. Now let's do smart finish. Air fry, 400, time, 20 minutes. Let's do smart finish. Make sure that is lit. It's lit. Go to number 2. I want air fry, 400. No, that's time. Let's do time, 9 minutes. Temperature is 400. No, temperature, 400. 9 minutes. Now hit the start. This is in a holding pattern. This one has started. This light is not lit. This light is lit. Now about the halfway point, I am going to take these out and give them a nice shake. You can see when I pull this out, it's kind of in a pause. The fan is still blowing. I can shake these and put it back in. I really don't have to hit anything. It just keeps going. Now if you don't want that fan to go, hit the 1 button and hit pause. Well, that took it out of smart finish. Okay, so I had to start all over, put it back into smart finish. That light is lit, so you don't want to press 1 or 2 of these buttons. You want to just, if I want to pause it, just hit pause. It's going to pause it. That number is flashing to let me know that it's paused. Put it back in and hit start. Miss Fiona's up from her nap and she's smelling food. Okay, so let's open it up, see how it's doing. Yeah. So it's doing pretty good, but we got a little ways to go. Okay, so we're right at the 9-minute mark, and this one should start. Okay, so it starts automatically. That's a really nice function. Again, you can see French fries do, when they're frozen, these big crinkle ones, they do take a while. Now we've got the exact same time counting down. Okay, so we got about a minute left. The fish sticks, they probably could use a little bit more time. The French fries are definitely getting done. So I'm gonna press 2. I want the time, I wanna go up about 3 minutes. So the smart finish light went away, but now I added some more time to the fish sticks. So they're not gonna finish at the same time. Okay, so the left side is saying the word cool, and now it says end. So the French fries are done. Now again, what I like about this is that tray stays in there. I can just dump the French fries out, put this back. I still got a couple minutes left. Fish sticks are starting to look really good. Now I do like my French fries a little crispy. You could have taken yours out a little bit earlier. but they are done all the way through. Okay, so the fish sticks are going to be ending here. Okay, it says the word cool. So it keeps the fan running, but it turns the heating element off above the fan. This doesn't last very long, and then it's going to beep at us and say the word end. Yeah, that only lasted about 30 seconds. Oh, the fish sticks look really good. Again, I can dump them out. Yep. So here I've got my fish sticks and my French fries done. Now after these cool down, these are dishwasher safe. I do take that tray out and I put both of these parts in the dishwasher. They're a little big, but they are dishwasher safe. Now this does retail for $150. Underneath the video, I will put a link to it. I am an Amazon affiliate, so if you click on the link, I do get a commission from the sale, but the product doesn't cost you anymore. I did buy this Ninja air fryer with my own money, and I was not paid for this video. So this is just really versatile, having two different cooking trays. I hope this video helps. Thanks everybody for watching.